Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Captain Skyhawk. In the last video, we played through the second mission of the game, which was the first time we had to drop some supplies before we had to fight some more enemy fighters, and then dock at the space station. We're doing some flying this time, but there is a special thing that you need to do before you start flying towards the second enemy base. You want to make sure you have one hand on select and another hand on down on the control pad, because you want to hold down the select button and hold down afterwards to ensure that you decrease your speed. That decreases the power gauge on the heads-up display down there, and the speedometer will also decrease, and because of that, you won't be going 1,000,000 miles per hour when you start this stage. You definitely want to slow down, because that way that allows you to more effectively fight off all of these little enemy jet fighters that show up from the bottom of the screen, make their way to the top, and just bombard you with all those silver crystals that, as long as you're not perfectly lined up with them, will not hit you. Also, while you're doing this, don't get too greedy for points that you let yourself get shot and destroyed. That is also some good advice too. So, speaking of advice, I have the advice from Cruiser Yamato over at Zadara.com. Always fly high, upgrade your cannon to as powerful as you can make it, and never use bombs. Also, the isometric areas all have the same course layout every time. That's some advice that I got from him as well. So, you may be wondering why I'm firing a steady stream of shots as I carefully fly around, trying not to get hit, and also destroying as many things as I can at the same time. That's because in the last video, I upgraded the cannon to cannon level 5, which is the highest level you can get. And once you start hearing music, that's when you know that you've reached the base. You'll still have those red enemy fighter jets showing up from the bottom and careening their way to the top of the screen, trying to fire at you as they do. But as long as you use the move back and forth while shooting strategy from the first enemy base fight, you won't have any trouble at all. Also, you'll probably have a better cannon at this point anyway. And there we go, we got rid of the second enemy base. Thanks to that much improved cannon, I was able to destroy a lot more enemies this time around. And we may have some better luck with the fighter planes this time around, but there's a thing that you should know for the second enemy fighter section. They now fire missiles at you. The ones that fly towards you from the background, instead of coming at you from behind, those guys will shoot missiles. But you'll still want to watch out, because these areas can get even harder. These little Top Gun style areas. Because even some of the planes that come out from behind you, some of them from the bottom of the screen from behind, will start shooting missiles later on. And you definitely want to keep your eye on the screen for any missiles. Thankfully, only one missile can be on the screen at a time. As always, try not to get too greedy to destroy a plane, and you should be good. Not bad. And now we have to dock with the space station again. Thankfully, I have a slightly easier time this time around. And that is it for Mission 3. Join me next time where we go through the 4th mission and basically try not to die. I don't know how else to describe what's going to happen in the next video, so I'm just going to say that. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!